This is going to be my first video on building the Beverly Hillbillies car. This is a fun looking kit I had laying around, and you know, I kind of want to do some things where I weather things and get to use the airbrush while it's still summer out here. And I thought this would be a fun thing to do. I'm not really that familiar with it on the show, so it's kind of like a big disconnect for me. I remember watching the show, but it doesn't really, you know, if I'm building it, it's going to be hard to tell what color should be what unless I have some pictures. But this kit's really awesome. It's an old kit, but looks like they kept it the same as it was. You can build looks like two different versions. You have the family car version, and that's what that is there. They don't show the other version on the box at all, which is kind of weird. I wish they would show like the real car. They show a little picture there, but I really need like it's probably some licensing thing, but you can see like the old kid there. It's like a really old instruction sheet. Some of the things are a little bit confusing. Like the engine has quite a lot of parts, you see, and you can go through, and then you can build also the Granny's hot rod version, which is like a different engine, and I guess it looks more like a car. See if the back here. Here's what Granny's car would look like. So it's kind of like the Munsters mobile, maybe, or sort of like that, I guess. But there's tons of parts in this kit, really. This would be a good kit, you know, just to get for, you know, scratch building things. There's a cool bench that you have to assemble for the back part, and it's been kind of tricky to get on there. I couldn't glue it. I didn't really have my clamps in here. So I tried using super glue, but it didn't work. So I don't know how to, you know, I don't have the other pieces. They're like simulated wood pieces, kind of all in there right now. You pretty much don't use any of the chrome parts, I think, unless you're building the hot rod version. I'm just gonna build the regular broken down one. But there's cool. There's a lot of different. I don't know if we can get in here. You can see down there. There's some like barrels and root beer jugs. I'd say. Of course, it's root beer, right? Oh, and then here, I'll take these out. Should have planned this a little better, but I think there's two different engine choices too, and transmissions. So a lot of fun. There's some barrels. I didn't put those together because I figured maybe I could cast my own barrels out of those. And there's the jugs. There's a couple of those. But just a lot of fun things to do on this. I don't know how accurate it's going to be to the show. And some of the quality looks a little shoddy, but here's this bench. It's just really ridiculous on how hard it is to make that, it seems like. And the rest of it seems kind of straightforward, but it's kind of an intro video. I was going to do one earlier before I started building it and show off all the parts trees, but I didn't do that, so here's what you get instead. Not much on this one so far. I started assembling the engine, and then I don't know if I can find it real quick here. Oh, the frame has got like, it's pretty easy. It had these like leaf springs that fit on there. I kind of had to use super glue on the ends there. It didn't hold too well. It was a little better on the back of the car. You had the glue in that the bottom of the gas tank in there, so that was kind of fun. So here's the engine so far I've gotten done. You know, kind of nice details for a real old kit like that. At least I don't have a hole for a rod to go through it. But yeah, this project is going to take a while. It's going to be a thing I might not ever finish because there'll be so much, don't know when to stop. But we'll see how this one goes. So I'll do another video when I get farther along with it.